Welcome to Tea with the President, a very special Sunday evening opportunity for me to sit down with President Naokimi and drink some tea, although I actually don't have a cup in front of me today. Maybe spill some tea. Just kind of get an idea of how last week went, what we're looking forward to in the next week, and we're also going to try something new today. I've got some cards that my boss Nancy lent me, so let's see how that goes.
Yoshie, I'm just wondering, from my side, your screen looks frozen. I'm wondering if...
Does it?
Yeah. I wonder if that's just me.
Interesting. I don't know. In the comments, how am I doing?
Is Yoshie frozen or not?
I mean, like, to me, I look fine, but that's okay. Well, Lee says that it looks good to them.
Oh, so. Okay. So it might be my side. I'm wondering if I should just leave and come right back.
Yeah, maybe you should do that.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, this is a casual conversation between President Naokimi, myself, and also the people who are watching live. So if you have any questions for us or comments or want to jump in on the conversation, yes, please feel free to put that in the comments. And yes, thank you everybody for telling us that that it's smooth on your end.
Okay, yeah. So it might be just on my side.
How are we doing? Do we sound? Do I look better?
So I can hear you fine. So maybe we'll just go with it. But it might be my camera or my side. But I can hear you, so I think we're okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, you look fine to me.
Well, thank you.
I nice T-shirt, Island Brew.
Oh yeah, this is when I was I think in Hawaii. Yeah, I got this shirt there. It was on our 21st anniversary. We spent a week in Hawaii together, so this is the shirt we got from there. Nice. And I came back from BCSF, Blessed Culture Sports Fest. I was playing ping pong, and I needed to get out of my dress shirt to participate.
I see. Yeah. How was BCSF?
Yeah, it was good. It was pretty fun. We had all kinds of activities. I got to be part of the award ceremony and stand awkwardly as different groups came up to receive their trophies. And we took pictures. But yeah, we had some good competition. District 2 won this time for the district competition. So they're hoping to do like more of a family Olympics kind of style on Sunday. That's on top of the regular sports competitions that they have.
Right. So, right. Yeah. And so that happened today.
Yeah, that happened today. So, and this was the first time they also did a hybrid version. So they had virtual, online, nationally or globally, and then they had like a more sub-regional competition on Saturday, and then like family competition on Sunday. Yeah. So I thought the system was really great.
That's great. Yeah. Yes. I love BCSF every year. My sister actually moved today, and so I was in kind of the suburbs of Philadelphia, helping her move. So that's my reasoning for not coming, but I'm a little sad about it.
You can watch the Facebook videos and posts.
Oh yeah. Follow Blessed Culture and Sports Festival, their Facebook page, to get all the updates on what happened over this last week. Really quickly, Richard wants to know, why do you always say spill some tea? Is that a slang expression? Meaning what? It is a slang expression. It loosely means kind of like gossip, tell the truth, or like tell the real deal, is what it means. So that's what you're getting here on Tea with the President.
Yeah, things I may not say during a meeting per se, although I'm pretty open with whatever I'm thinking in general. But this is a little bit more casual where
Yeah,
I can share whatever I'm feeling or going through.
right. So I guess on that note, yeah, how are you? What is a highlight of this last week, or what are you grateful for this week?
Yeah, I would say it's kind of connected with the main challenge, but I would say that, this week has been quite hectic with like care for my dad. He's home and there's like three different therapists, a nurse, a help aide. Each of them have like, appointments 2, 3 times a week, and then bringing him to doctors, dealing with like having to, return his car lease and plates and all this kind of stuff all happening. And while maintaining a full-time job as the president, right?
Right.
But my wife really stepped up and helped out on a lot of these areas, and so I am grateful for her help in dealing with all of these things that we didn't have any control over, and but she graciously kind of took a lot of that on this week. So just shout out to my wife. Thank you very much, dear, for your support.
Yay. Virtual clapping. Yes. Oh, great. Yes, and so I guess you talked a little bit about the challenges as well, but do you want to talk more about that, or?
Other than that, I guess, well, it's interesting. Like I've had this intention to reduce my hours,
Right.
my work hours.
Yeah.
And ironically, my work hours has reduced significantly. I mean, I've been doing like 80-hour weeks
Right.
for the past 7 months, and then past month, it's actually dropped to like, sometimes in the 50s, sometimes in the 60s. But the reason it's dropped is because of the increased need for kind of family care with my dad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'm just sharing that because it's ironic. I mean, I'm actually fulfilling my intention, just not in the way I had expected.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of forcing me to work less, but I'm just as busy as I was, just I'm spending more time in like family related things than work related. So yeah, anyway, just a thought or comment that's coming up.
So there's an element that is challenging about that.
Yeah, it's like I'm grateful that I'm working less, but I'm like, but it wasn't exactly what I was,
Be careful
asking
what you wish
for. Yeah. Be careful what you wish for, because you might get it, just not in the way that you expected. So
right.
Yeah, but I think there's a silver lining here and there. I do feel like spending this time is opening new dynamics, even in my relationship with my wife and my kids, having to witness us caring for my parents. And I don't know, there's something there that I feel is changing up things in our family dynamics, and not necessarily a bad way. It's just it's new.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we've had the challenge, we've had the highlight. They're a little bit linked this week. What is some developments that happened also this week?
I don't remember if I mentioned this last week, but even if I did, I think it was significant. We had the beginning of this week on Sunday, kind of a induction of Justin as Justin Okamoto. He's the new pastor there as the yeah, and he's the first, second generation pastor to serve there. And I just thought it was really, significant. Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like, the quite a lineup of people who used to be pastors, including Father Moon himself. He used to,
Oh, wow. Got
s-
some shoes to fill,
that
Justin.
is some shoes, but he was the main pastor there, speaking every Sunday.
Wow.
And so really proud of him. And I feel like there's so much that can be developed, and the best way to do that is to kind of model it locally. So high hopes, high expectations, and a lot of love and intentional support to really make that successful there.
That's so great. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations to Justin, and
Yes.
also, like, good luck with all of the work that's now cut out for you and all the development that is going to go into that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his heart's in it, so I know he's gonna do well. Yeah.
Did he used to be assistant pastor there or
He did.
something?
He
Okay.
was an assistant pastor there for many years. And he went to Japan. And yeah, when the Providence shifted, Dr. Young was here and I became president. He just felt compelled, like he wants to come back and be a pastor, to
That's
support the
great.
Providence. So yeah, I think he's going to do great. So
Wow. So he's also kind of returning home to his community that he had served, but in a new
yeah,
role.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like this Oedipus story, he went out and he had his journey and come back home.
Oedipus?
Was it Oedipus?
The one that
Odyssey? Was it the
okay.
Odyssey?
I don't know. Was Oedipus the one that flew too close to the sun? I don't know.
That was Icarus, wasn't
Icarus.
it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta
Okay.
get your Greek
I'm
mythology.
sorry.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. That was one of the classes we both took that at UTS. Yeah. Greek
Okay.
mythology.
Well, anyway, the hero's journey continues for Justin Okamoto.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes.
And this week was the first time maybe I shouldn't let that cat out of the bag, but
We're here for the tea.
that's
Tell
true.
the truth.
We're
We
here
tell the
for the
truth
tea.
here.
That's right. I don't know if anyone noticed anything different about National Family Service today. Those at BCSF would know that I wasn't giving National Family Service live today. It was pre-recorded. Yes, so it was kind of interesting because I pre-recorded it so that I could be free to go to BCSF on Sunday to give the same service live.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it was breastfed requested, so I love him, so I kind of responded, but but it was good. It was the first time in a while to speak to a live audience, and it's definitely different. It's like I can read the audience, I could joke a little bit, I could ask for feedback, during my sermon. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the live, giving the sermon. But so who knows? In the future, I may be able to pre-record some more sermons and maybe free up my Sundays.
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I knew that it was pre-recorded because I'm a part of the National Family Service team, and I barely noticed myself. I think the intro was just if you could kind of pick it out in the intro, but that's it. Because you didn't thank the MC,
I see.
That's it. That's it. Like just this little thing, that you would have done if it was live. But besides that, yeah.
And it was interesting because when I was recording, it was like there was no time pressure to get my slides ready in the very beginning because it was like me and Alban, and I just had to start when I was ready. So it was a different experience. I kind of liked it. So we'll see.
Great. Well, exciting. And you got to speak in front of a live audience, and you got to hang out with the kids at BCSF and play some ping pong?
Yep, that
You
I did.
how did you perform?
I lost in my first round.
Oh no.
They matched me against this like really good guy, so I don't know. I felt I it was the draw, you know. I got I got matched my first round with a really good player, so
Oh, I see.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I got kicked out. But it was a benefit in disguise because I had a chance because I was kicked out to go out instead on a coffee date with my wife before the
Ooh.
awards ceremony. So I had some time to do that and get a few emails done. So yes,
Nice.
that was good. Also, I played Dr. Young and Inguk before the official tournament.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
and
Wow.
you know, I
Yes.
was able to beat them. So you know, there's something I could
Okay.
be proud of.
Oh, great. Akemi Hirose says, I noticed because I watched the National Family Service after I came back from UTS. It was good both times.
Wow, dedication. She watches me live and then she goes back to watch the recording. Amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
The content was, I mean, the slides were pretty much the same, but I think there were a few different like stories and stuff. It comes across differently, yeah. I would say.
Okay, so this week we are trying something new instead of talking about the comments from National Family Service.
New. Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Do tell. Yoshie, what is new this week?
I feel like I mentioned it like a little bit earlier. But yes, my boss lent me these like tabletop conversation cards by The And. She says that it's award-winning and it's a family edition. So basically, like it's little conversation starters for like if you're sitting down at the table and talking to your family, right?
Yeah.
And yes. And so like let's try it out. Let's talk about one of these. I think that the first one at the top of the deck is one that I heard Nancy mention a couple of times, so I feel like let's go ahead and go there.
Sure.
Okay.
Lead the way, Yoshie.
Okay. Who in Heavenly Parents Holy Community surprised you the most this year and why?
Who in our community surprised me the most? Well, what's the time frame?
This year. So I guess
This year. Okay. So from January.
yeah.
Well, surprised me the most. Okay, I'm just gonna share like what first came to mind, and then maybe there's a few others might come to mind. But so Luke Higuchi.
I think he's watching. I actually saw a comment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anyway, for him to become the district pastor of District 5, that was a surprise. And I felt from the very beginning that he would do a great job. But there was a lot of like concerns from the planning team whether it's a good fit to have him in that role. But I just felt so proud of him, and also like because he is doing well, and Patton, the sub-regional director, is singing praises, and he's been able to engage the community in Atlanta and Florida. And he's been really putting a lot of effort, you know, really visiting members and community. So anyway, it was an unexpected appointment, but I am really happy that he's doing well, and yeah, very proud of him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's also a member of our cohort from UTS.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I was the one who recruited him to UTS.
I think also maybe like a little bit an unexpected member of the cohort. Everybody
That's
else was
right.
like, you know,
Everyone's young,
second
second generation,
generation,
and then there's you,
English speaking.
Luke, who doesn't even speak English so well, and then it's
Yeah,
like, what is he doing here? But
yeah,
he fought it out. He got his master's
yeah.
degree.
He
I mean,
graduated with us this last year and
that's
then
right.
immediately became a pastor.
I'm telling you, it was heaven's will.
Yeah. And killing it, doing a really great job. Wow, that's a great answer. Let's see. Do we have time for another one? Okay. Okay, I'm shuffling and you get to choose which one.
You can't reshuffle, okay? If you don't like the
Okay.
question, you can't
Well, there's
reshuffle.
only two options and I already read both of them. Are you choosing? Can you choose?
Oh, wait. Say what? You actually asked the question?
No, like tell me which card to choose.
Oh, you picked that. Okay. The first card.
The first card. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can't see, so I'm just
Oh,
I'm just listening to you.
oh, I understand now. Okay, right. Because to me, to Naokimi, I'm frozen right now.
Yes.
Okay, so the question is, I guess in relation to me, when was the moment you decided to get to know me better?
That's an interesting question. When did I decide to get to know you better? Well, I mean, I did have a chance to coach you, and that's pretty close, you know, in terms
Yeah.
of going through whatever you're feeling and your thoughts. So, but even that, I had to decide when, because I had different options of who to coach.
Right.
And so I guess when I was looking at the options, I remember choosing you at the time because I think among the UTS students, there were others that I had already worked with. And then you were the social media direct or involved in that even back then, I think. And yeah, I felt like you would be a future influencer. So I felt like it would be good to have that opportunity to coach you, get to know you, support you.
Yeah.
So I remember making that choice. Yeah.
Yeah. For some context, I guess. Yeah, I got a call. Well, I mean, first of all, President Naokimi is the one who kind of introduced the idea of attending UTS to me in the first place altogether.
That's right. At
Yeah.
Wawayanda Park.
Yeah, yes. And then I don't know, early into the first semester, I got a call from him kind of saying, as a part of the value add of this UTS cohort, I offered that that his coaching services be a part of UTS. So I didn't actually have to pay for his coaching services. And I mean, how could somebody, turn that down?
To make your deal even sweeter,
right?
sign up for UTS now and get free coaching. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, I know that people pay a lot of money for those services. So I said, yes, let's do it. And I guess that's how we became much closer. Yeah. Because you talk about things when you're coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yoshie, for saying yes and being open to receiving that kind of support.
Yeah, it was great. It was a really pivotal time in my life. Yes. And I think that the coaching added to it tremendously.
Nice
Yes.
plug. That was great.
Hashtag wiser coaching. Hashtag Justin Okamoto and Luke Gucci.
That's right. That's not why I was praising them, by the way. I
Right.
do.
They are
Sincerely.
also, Justin and Luke are also coaches with Wiser Coaching, which is Naokimi's coaching business. Yes.
Although I must say I am currently considering closing it down, at least temporarily, just because my presidential duties are too busy and I haven't been able to manage it. So that might be for another conversation, but at this point I'm thinking of, sadly, but I may have to close it down. But the essence of the training is still available, so I think I'll find a way to adapt it into the ministry.
You're finding more ways to spread that education.
Yeah.
Further, yes, wider. Yeah. Okay, so I put the rest of the note cards away. I think that we had some pretty interesting things in these cards.
Yeah,
so
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We'll continue this next time.
To be continued. And just really quickly, President Naokimi, what are you looking forward to this week?
So originally I was planning to go on a trip to Alaska with my family.
Oh.
But the challenges with my with the need for care for my dad, I just felt right now is not a good time.
Right.
So, and also my wife said that she's kind of running out of vacation days. So, because actually she took a lot of days off, half days here and there for my dad's care, different doctor's appointments and things like that. So,
right.
But anyway, but there is another thing coming up. My wife, she's planning to visit her sister's 40th birthday in Virginia this coming weekend.
Ooh.
So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to attend the whole time, but I am thinking of spending a day or two with them there. So that's one thing that I'm looking forward to, and just trying to think of how to get everything else done so that I can be fully present when I am there. So.
Oh, great. Well, yes, I hope that you're able to make it happen and be fully present when you're there.
Yeah. Right. So I may need to. For those who are listening on the Tea with the President, I may need to pre-record again this week, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll play the game. Like, is it live or is it recorded? Can you tell?
You kind of gave it away, Yoshie, but hopefully they didn't remember what you said, and then we can test them.
Great. Okay, I guess that is all that I have for this evening. Yes. Why don't we go ahead and end it there? And we will see you again next week at 9:30 Eastern. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. And
thanks for joining, everyone. Till next week. See you next time.
God bless you. Bye.